Hi everyone, how are you doing and welcome back. So today I'm going to bring you 5 quick Battlefield 5 tips for both new and returning players. So without wasting any more time, let's jump into it. So tip number 1 can really help with your awareness on the battlefield. So if you go to options, then gameplay, basic section, and it's right here in front of you, so kill log filter and kill log weapons. So this is my settings to sort of help with my general and local awareness of kind of what's going on around me. So obviously I have the kill feed set to so it's on, so I always know what's going on. Kill log filter is set to nearby. You know, there are other options like having it set to like here all team, squad, self, and nearby. I have it set to nearby just because, in my opinion, you don't really need to know what's going on the other side of the map, whether or not your teammate or squad mate or whatever's got a kill or they've been killed. You need to really know what's going on around you so you can react to it accordingly. So by having it set to nearby, it shows both teammates and enemies, so whether or not they've killed or been killed. So nearby just gives you that extra bit of information, so you know if you see something going on in the top right part of your screen, like the kill feed's going off, then you can kind of give it a glance to see kind of what's going on around you. And you have that bit of extra information, so you can know if you need to be aware of like enemy movement around you or something like that. But having it set to icon and name, and not just like name or just icon, gives you a bit of extra information again. So you know if you see something's going on in the kill feed top right, you can give it a glance to see that the icon either looks like an SMG, LMG, assault rifle, and then from that you can kind of look at the name. Where it's like Suomi, Lewis Gun, Car 98, and with that information you can kind of get a feel of what you're going into. So you know if you got like a LMG and you see like there's a Suomi in the feed or like a Type 2A, then you know you might have to like try and position yourself a bit better. You can't just run straight in and get into close quarter fights, because more than likely the Suomi and Type A will kind of melt you. So you might have to do like a bit of flanking and kind of get a position to kind of get the drop on the enemy. So just by having that extra bit of information, it can enable you to be a lot more effective on the battlefield. So once again, staying in the options, going to gameplay, and then this time we're scrolling down. So scroll down to Crosshair and Hit Indicator. Just want to briefly touch on these sort of settings because I don't believe I see many people utilising them, but they can really help with sort of improving your gameplay. So starting off with the Crosshair, the default colour is white, and the problem with this is that it can sometimes get lost. So if you're looking towards the sun, in certain foliage, looking at certain buildings, and just sort of the chaos of battle, it can kind of get like washed out in the background. And in a game like Battlefield, where every millisecond counts, this can be like the difference between getting the kill or being killed. So what I'd recommend is changing these colours to sort of well, I've gone here as you can see neon pink, but you know it's a bright colour like this and something that's not commonly seen in sort of Battlefield 5, and it can just really help you with sort of acquiring your sights, getting like the lock on the target and being able to take them out before they take you out. So you just avoid sort of one of those things where you lose the crosshair and you sort of get killed because of it. Hit indicator, also something that I'd recommend you sort of having a go of changing and playing around with. Me personally, I've gone with the lime green for both of them, so hit indicator and the headshot colour. Headshot colour, you can change the colour after if you want to make it a bit more specific and a bit easier to tell whether or not you hit an enemy in the body or hit him in the head. I do believe the headshot indicator is a bit thicker than the normal hit indicator, so I mean if you want to have the same colour, that's the thing to look out for. And then obviously kill colour, I've just gone for red because you know it's just the standard. You know, red means death, danger, all that kind of stuff. So that's why I went with the red. And then armor hit indicator. For some reason, the colour palette's a bit different than the hit colour, but so I went with a green. Still, it's a bit of a sort of lighter lime green colour. But once again, it's just to keep that consistency. So my like in those split second decisions, I can just tell that green means I've hit an enemy or I've hit a vehicle. So that way then. I'm not having to like really think about it in those sort of split second decisions. So definitely recommend having a play around with both of these and sort of getting a feel and kind of figuring out kind of what colours work for you. Tip number 3 is how to tell when a teammate needs either health when you're playing as a medic or ammo when you're playing as support. So if you're playing as a medic, this is the symbol you'll see when a teammate or a squad mate needs health, and when you're playing as support, this is the symbol you'll see when they need ammo. So tip number 4, we're going back to the medic class, and this is something I don't see very many people do when playing as a medic, and that is spotting downed teammates or squad mates. So when a teammate or squad mate is down, you can see here on screen that you can just give them a spot. This indicates to them that you're going to come over and give them a revive, so to hold on and not skip back to this respawn menu. Also, if you're running the field medic perk, it gives you a speed boost as well, so you get a percentage increase to your speed, and it allows you to sort of run around the map a bit quicker, reviving teammates and kind of chaining together. So the final tip of today is that as a support, you can repair vehicles. I know in previous Battlefield games, it was always sort of the engineer and assaults that did the repairing, But in Battlefield 5 it's the support class. Simply pull out the hammer, what you kind of use to build fortifications with, and then look at a vehicle and it will swap to a repair tool. That's all you got to do. And if you have the engineer perk equipped within the support class, you can repair vehicles significantly faster with it. So if you're going to be kind of working on and sort of keeping tanks and other vehicles in the fight, it's probably best to equip that perk just because it will enable you to repair them quicker and kind of keep them sort of all topped up on health. That's it for today's video. If you enjoyed it or found it useful, make sure to drop a like, leave a comment down below with any other tips as well. It's always good to help the new players out. Also drop a comment down below as well with what you kind of enjoyed about the video or what I can do better. Always looking to improve these videos and make them better. If you want to see more content like this as well, drop a subscribe as well. More content for Battlefield 5 and Battlefield 2042 when that releases. But yeah, I'll catch you in the next one. Have a good one.